To look at me, I think it's easy to assume that I have it all together because that's exactly what I want you to think. And I appear very transparent, but you have no idea what I actually do hold back. I have overcome so many challenges and so many things that I have been called to. I live my life by a lot of quotes. And one of the quotes is, I show my scars so others know they can heal. Because every single one of us has a purpose. And so to be honored to journey alongside people in their time of need, I made a career out of it. Having to be on the other side of that, they always say nurses are the worst patients. We are. We are so much better at being strong for others, but to take care of ourselves, we typically take a back seat. And that's the way many of us prefer it, because if I can make your day better, that makes my day better. I'm a huge believer in therapy because I believe the more we destigmatize mental health, the more open we become about it and realize that it is not a weakness to take care of yourself, express emotions, feel emotions, the better we become overall. I was recovering from surgery beautifully. I was back at work. I was feeling better. I was still on almost all of the pain medication, though, that I had been on. And my pain management physician said to me, she goes, we really need to start weaning this. Well, 6 years on all of these pain medicines, I am so blessed that I never became addicted. I was the heaviest I had ever been physically. I was 242 pounds. At this point, I would say that I was depressed. I knew that I had to put things in place even though I didn't feel like it. 6 years, I had gotten out of bed. I had survived my life, and I missed thriving. I missed feeling alive. We had a psychologist by the name of Dr. Huttner. She's one of the psychologists at Parkview Comprehensive Pain Management, who is specialized in EMDR therapy, which isn't something that I was familiar with. And she said, you have been on one highway for so long that now you need to make a U-turn, and your brain kind of doesn't know how. But I was not prepared for the depth of the emotions that I would feel. And I think that so many of us want to change, but facing yourself, facing your own demons, facing parts of yourself that you would much rather hide, that is so much more difficult than people give it credit for. But again, I wanted to thrive. I wanted to be the best version of myself that I could be. And what was my why? My why is those beautiful kids that I have been honored to raise. So I went into EMDR with a very open mind. I wanted to get better. I wanted to be off of these pain meds. In the middle of church, I looked up and I said, where were you? Where were you when I was being hurt? Where were you when I was so lonely? Where were you when I was struggling? He said, you want to know where I was? And instantly my mind was flooded over and over and over again with memories of where I had felt the most alone. And he showed me exactly where he was. And he said, I took the worst memories so that you wouldn't have to live through it twice. And every single person that he had placed in my life all along the way was exactly who he sent at that time to get me to where he needed me to be so that I could fulfill the work that he had for me to do. Dr. Huttner, with her just very loving approach and her understanding and her ability to let me be where I was, but encouraging me to let it go. You don't have to carry all of this anymore. It was never yours to carry in the first place. Giving me that permission to forgive the 3-year-old little girl that started carrying it, and to look at her as the woman that I was now and say, I've got us. You can rest. And to pick up that torch and let her be forgiven. That was the moment that my life changed.